Hey guys, so today's video is going to be like a little bit of a what's on my mind, babbling about something that I've been wanting to actually talk to you guys about for a while now, and it's about getting a boob job. I mean, ever since I was like 16, 17 years old, which is kind of ridiculous, I used to talk about getting a boob job, and that's a little crazy when you're 16, because when you're 16 it's like you're still a baby, you're not done growing yet. But ever since I moved to Los Angeles, that urge to get a boob job has just been like that much greater. And it took a lot of research, a lot of contemplating about it, a lot of standing in front of the mirror, squishing my boobs, wondering, do I love you? And so at the end of this video, I'm gonna tell you guys what the verdict is. Am I getting a boob job? Am I not getting a boob job? But let's start at the beginning of my whole entire journey into wanting to get a boob job. So let me just start off by saying I love the way fake boobs look. I've always felt them like, oh, okay, yeah, they're firm, they're nice, they look nice most of the time. Something about having big boobies. I feel like sometimes girls who have big chests have it a little bit easier. Same way as girls who have big butts, because, you know, men tend to pay more attention to women who have big boobs or big butts. And I don't know, just I've always wanted big giant bazongas. I even made a video about this called Fake Tits versus Real Tits. I will link that in the description box if you guys want to take a look at that. So this is a little bit of a confession that I'm going to make on my channel, and it might make you guys think, oh, someone just sent me a message. Anyways, this might make you guys think a little bit less of me, but please don't. I realize it's going to sound really stupid. But I was an egg donor back in the day. I made quite a substantial amount of money as an egg donor, and the reason why I did my first egg donation is because I was actually planning to use that money from that egg donation to get breast implants. And pretty much here's what happened. I did my first egg donation, and the hormones kind of made my boobs bigger. So after I was done with the donation, I'm just like, Stephanie, you're a dummy. Why don't you use this money to like buy a car or pay for school or like do something like actually intelligent with the money? So I said, you know what, I'm not gonna get a boob job, next egg donation. But my boobs like already got a little bit bigger, because at this point I was like 21 years old, and I was like, okay, well, you know, I'm still growing a little bit, just gonna give it a little bit of time, don't need to rush into things. And so, you know, 5 egg donations later and I still don't have a boob job. And the thing is I always held off on getting a boob job because I feel like even at 21, your body is not done growing, and I just wanted to give myself the appropriate amount of time. Like, I didn't want to rush and like go get a surgery, because getting a breast implant, getting 2 breast implants, getting breast augmentation surgery, Jesus, is evasive. It's a surgery. I mean, you're knocked out. There's like anesthesia involved. Like, it's scary. So it's not something that I was gonna just take lightly and be like, okay, I'm gonna go get a boob job, la-di-da. No, it's something that I thought about for years and years and years. And, you know, I feel like you can't really think about breast implants or breast augmentation when you're like 16 or 17. I really wanted as an adult to think over my decision of, do I want to get breast implants? And also, do I need breast implants? Because I get it, some girls have really, you know, misshapen or uneven breasts, which then by all means, breast implants are definitely an awesome way to resolve that problem. But, you know, when there's really nothing wrong with your boobs other than the fact that you think that they're too small, then it does become a little unnecessary, in my opinion. And I mean, I had like a 34, 36B, and I don't know, like there was nothing wrong with them. They looked fine. I just wanted big boobs, and they weren't big, gigantic, dramatic boobs. So right now I'm 24 years old, and I have thought so long and hard about breast implants. I've done egg donations with the mindset of getting it done, but then always kind of chickened out last minute. And here's what I have to say. I am so fortunate that I didn't just jump the gun when I was 21 years old and had the money in my bank account to go and get a boob job. I am so glad that I held off and held off and held off, because now I'm 24, turning 25 this year, and I will tell you guys, if I would have gotten that boob job when I was 21, I would have regretted it today, because right now at this moment in time, I love the way my boobs look. They may not be huge, they may not be double D's, they're, you know, a solid C cup, and I'm actually happy with them. And it's not because they're the perfect boobs or anything, but they're my boobs, and they're the boobs that I was born with, and they're unique to me. In my eyes, I think they're perfect, and I've grown to love them. And basically what I'm going to say is that I'm not getting a boob job. I'm 24 years old, and I have made up my mind about that. And honestly, this video, I don't want it to mean any disrespect to people who have breast implants, because I feel like everybody should be able to do whatever they want to do with their bodies. But this is just this is kind of like a video to the girls who are like me, who are really considering breast implants, and, you know, are maybe like 18, 19, 20, 21 years old. And what I have to say is right now, you're so beautiful the way you are. Naturally, you're just beautiful and pretty. And I think that instead of just jumping the gun when you're so young and like getting all of this work done, I think that you should wait a while. Try to learn to love yourself the way that you are. And hey, you know, if you reach a point when you're like, you know, almost in your 30s or in your late 20s, and you're like, you know, I've really tried hard to accept myself and to love myself in my natural state, but I just can't, then of course, like, you know, go for it, have at them. But, you know, when you're young, this is your time to really get to know who you are, to get to know yourself, to love yourself. And, you know, sometimes I hear like girls who are like, you know, like when I was 16 and 15 saying, oh, I want a boob job. Like, no, girl, don't get a boob job, get a real job. Like, there's so many other better things to worry about than the size of your breasts. Don't rush to grow up, don't rush to change yourself just because you aren't 100% satisfied with something about yourself. Because, you know, sometimes loving yourself and accepting your body, it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. So just because it's 16 or 17, you're like, oh, I don't like my boobs, let me change them. No. Wait a while. It's not gonna happen overnight. Confidence is something that you build. I'm kind of just like blabbling on, but yeah, so pretty much that is my video. I'm not getting a boob job, and I kind of feel proud of my decision to not get a boob job. As for, you know, girls out there who really honestly feel like they just cannot accept themselves the way that they are and that they would be happier with a boob job, then, you know, who am I to judge? Because it's your body, it's your decision, and I do understand that some people have, you know, misshapen breasts or might have no breasts. So in that aspect, I really cannot judge, and that was not the purpose of the video, was to judge other people at all. It was just to tell you guys my story, my realization, my breakthrough, and share it with you girls who are possibly in the same boat that I was like 4 or 5 years ago. So thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!